Is Quest actually better than Apple Vision Pro? Mark Zuckerberg speaks out, really trying to plead his case on why that it's not just a viable option, but not a biased option either. It's actually insane what he says, because he is being completely transparent and honest. He's not looking at it as I created Meta, that's it. He's just trying to let people know that the simplicity of a Quest is going to be vastly better than a Vision Pro. And that in totality, what he's saying in very, very easy, straight to the terms aspects, he's saying that Quest does nearly everything that Apple Vision Pro, except for some very, very minor aspects that an everyday consumer won't even really notice, is basically what he's saying. They do all the mixed reality essentials, all the spatial computing. He's saying that they also offer way more with games just due to them having controllers. He also claims that Quest hand tracking is better than Apple Vision Pro. And he said after trying out this Vision Pro, that he really wasn't that surprised with it, knowing that it's like $300 US more than the Quest 3. And he also states that their eye tracking is great, but he says that their Quest Pro eye tracking actually had the same, I guess, equal value of that, is what he's saying. He doesn't necessarily try to be too biased, though, is what the coolest part was. I know some people are probably going to take it as that, especially if you're an Apple fanboy or if you're someone that just hates Zucks anyway. I think Zucks is coming off very honest in this, really talking about that. And in my opinion, I believe that that's the overall conclusive statement about virtual reality right now. Again, I think Quest 3 is always going to be dominating in that virtue. It's kind of like the all-in-one but not really a master of one thing. You know what I mean? I forgot. It's like a certain saying where you just like, you have all these things, you can do everything, but you're not necessarily the master at one thing. I think Apple Vision Pro overall is going to master itself with being in that business essential and spatial computing. But I think Quest is always going to be that entry level where it does everything for you, where you don't have to really try too hard. But again, it really does hinder itself with all the graphics and everything like that. Overall, my opinion, I like what he states, though, man. Again, he's not very much going like citing too much. He's just trying to let people know. It looks like a great marketing plea from what he's doing. He just wants people to get, not to buy his product, but he doesn't want people to feel ripped off in terms of trying to get into this next future. He's stating that like the future is still like very unsure. And so he's like, well, like if you feel unsure, like come to us because we offer all this stuff. Could be both, right? I think it's a huge marketing push, right? Again, drama always helps at the end of the day. It could start off a lot of drama, him just coming out and speaking like, hey, buy the Meta, when basically he owns Meta, right? But I feel that he does come out pretty cool, though. Like he's just breaking down essentials. Again, he said their eye tracking is nice. He said they had that in Quest Pro. They took it away and they're going to bring back eye tracking later. He says their hand tracking is better than their hand tracking. Spatial computing is better. And on top of all of that, they do offer gaming. And then he's recording everything in the mixed reality pass-through already. So he says even if you want to take it away, the controller essence, you can still have a great hand tracking time with them because it vastly is better than what they are doing at Apple. He says you cannot do like the cloud gaming with Xbox and all that either. So if you do want to game on a Vision Pro, at least for now, you can't get, I guess, next level gaming in a flat screen gaming. What I don't know who is putting on a VR headset in flat screen gaming. I'm not hating respectfully, but I'm not gonna put on a VR headset to play flat screen games. I got tons of monitors right in front of me. I can just play flat screen whenever I feel like playing flat screen. But again, hopefully if it gets a little bit less complex, then I'm down to try it out. But as of right now, it never makes sense. I never did it. I tried it out on my Quest 3. I did the mixed reality pass through. I mean, the cloud gaming on Xbox through my Quest and while using an Xbox controller. Just didn't feel right. I feel like it still was kind of weird. I mean, you can do cloud gaming anywhere on your phone, on the Quest now and everything. He just says that Apple Vision Pro doesn't have that either. And that every other experience is basically the same and it's cheaper. Totality, he's saying it's the best bang for your buck, that aside from the eye tracking, there's nothing really else that Apple Vision Pro is beating them on. And then he says that he was actually pretty surprised at how much the Quest is a huge competitor to them, man. But I don't know. Y'all got to let me know y'all's thoughts. Drop them. Do y'all think that Apple Vision Pro is overall going to be the better one? Or do you feel what Mark Zuckerberg is saying, man? Let me know. Peace.